airports prove we peaked at flight and crashed at the boarding gate. This is Hear Me Out by TOMU. I'm here for it, you're here for it, now let's get into it. You know what's crazy? We've got planes that fly 40,000 feet in the air, moving hundreds of people across continents faster than a sneeze travels across the cabin. We've invented supersonic jets, Wi-Fi in the sky, biometric passports, and yet, for some reason, the act of getting on and off the plane still looks like a scene from a failed social experiment. I mean, let's just start at the departures. You check the board. It says, now boarding. Your brain, it panics. Your heart rate, it spikes. You launch into a full sprint like you're Jason Bourne being chased through Heathrow, dodging strollers, past duty free, past someone trying to sell you skincare in 17 language. And by the way, who the fuck is buying skincare at the airport? You arrive at the gate out of breath, drenched in sweat, and guess what? Nothing. Plane's not even arrived. Or it is, but they're still unloading passengers from fucking 3 time zones away. One guy's still stumbling off the jet bridge holding a half-eaten sandwich from gate 7. Boarding is never boarding. It's a trick. Psychological warfare. Just tell me the truth. Like, we're not ready yet. Grab a Pret sandwich and chill for 30. Instead, they have us on edge, jittery, pacing around the gate like a divorced dad waiting for fucking custody. So why do they lie? Why does the screen say boarding when it's not? Because airport time is not real time. It's psychological. It's there to make you feel like the delay is your fault. So then the gate agent finally calls out, well, now we'll begin boarding by groups. Group 1 first. Sounds simple, right? Wrong. Suddenly everyone from group 7 to group who even are you is on their feet. Group everyone is standing, swarming the gate like it's Glastonbury tickets. No coordination, no discipline. Everyone's hovering, loitering, lurking like zombies at the gate. You've got that one guy with headphones pretending he can't hear the announcement, just trying to sneak through with his hope and oversized carry-on. I mean, and then you finally board. You know, you're in the tunnel, only to hit the bottleneck of doom. Now this should be quick, smooth operation. 1 aisle, walk to your seat, sit down, boom. But fucking no. What happens next is a full-body social traffic jam. You move 2 feet, stop. Move 2 more feet, stop again. Meanwhile, we're all just breathing recycled air, questioning our life choices. Why? Because everyone suddenly forgets how to walk in a straight line and find a seat? No. It's because they're wrestling overhead lockers like they're playing luggage Tetris. Bags too big, bags that clearly should have been checked, and bags filled with emotional baggage. You peek ahead and you see one guy trying to fit a mini fridge into his overhead. Why do people pack like they're moving house? If the airlines didn't charge so much for checked-in baggage, we wouldn't be in this mess. And why give it me free when you realise you fucked up? You ever there at the check-in and they're like, oh, we can check that in for free of charge if you like. Well, why not do that from the fucking beginning? And you know what? No, it's not free, is it? I've paid for that cabin bag, so whether it goes under me or above me, it's still paid for. Don't try and pull the wool over my eyes, Sandra. And even if the cabbage luggers comes on and stored, they don't even sit where they stashed the bag. Oh no. They walk 10 rows past their seat just to stuff their suitcase in someone else's overhead. Then they walk back upstream like a salmon to get to their own row. And when we land, guess what? We've got to do the reverse migration to go fetch their bag. It's fucking luggage leapfrog. And don't even get me started on the aisle standers. The people who just stand there, mid-aisle, fiddling with their coat or snacks or what the hell otherwise, while 137 people behind them slowly descend into rage blackout. Then you have another person there deciding now's the perfect time to ask a flight attendant 27 questions about meal options and window views, and meanwhile you're still waiting to get your seat while someone is undressing mid-aisle to get more comfortable. You've got 1 aisle, 1 direction, and 180 humans playing a game of who can block progress the longest. It's fucking chaos. And when the plane finally lands, the chaos continues. I mean, it's time to disembark. You think it'd be better, but it's not better. Listen, simple idea. The front goes first, row by row, like humans. But no. As soon as the seatbelt sign goes off, it's the Hunger Games. Everyone leaps up like they just got bingo. Heads start hitting overhead lockers. People in row 37 try to climb over the elderly couple in 34B to make a 9-hour layover in Madrid slightly more efficient. Some bloke from row 38 is now in row 9 trying to retrieve his suitcase from the depths of the cabin like it's an ancient artifact. And you've got someone in 38B trying to climb over a grandma in 37A, grabbing their bag like they're escaping a zombie apocalypse. Then you stand in the aisle for 15 minutes watching one man try to get his bag out like he's defusing a fucking bomb. All to wait at baggage claim for 45 minutes anyway. And it's mad. And I don't think, do you know what? Don't you think I forgot about the fucking security? Because that's where the circus begins. You've got signs every 3 feet telling you what not to bring. But still, someone's carrying a litre of shampoo, a kitchen knife, and a bottle of fucking barbecue sauce. It is a place where you feel more guilty than a man with 2 passports and a kilo of flour in his shoes, even if you're completely innocent. You walk through the scanner, and for some reason, you feel like Interpol is about to tackle you, even though the most dangerous thing you've packed is a phone charger. You feel like Interpol is about to tackle you, even though the most dangerous thing you've packed is a phone charger. The guy in front of you, he's got a full bottle of Head & Shoulders, a massive tube of toothpaste, and a jar of Nando sauce, like this is MasterChef Airplane Edition. You're stood there thinking, bro, where have you been for the last 15 years? And one guy's got 3 jars of bolognese and another's trying to smuggle an entire salon. Bro, this ain't your first flight. Why are you acting brand new? I mean, then you get to the conveyor belt, you know, the x-ray, the scanner, whatever you want to call it. And it's like watching toddlers packing for the first school trip. Can I leave this in? What about my belt? Can I keep my coat on? What about my shoes? No, Sharon, you can't. Just prep your stuff like a fucking functioning adult. There are signs every 4 feet. There's literally a person telling you what to do. This isn't your first rodeo. Stop treating security like a surprise quiz. Just be ready. Please, for the fucking love of cues. Then they spend 7 minutes slowly unpacking their life, while the rest of us behind them are silently plotting a group revolt. And don't even get me started on the random selection scan. You always feel guilty as hell going through security. You got nothing illegal on you, but suddenly you're sweating like you swallowed a USB drive. Why do we all feel guilty for no reason in that moment? Like, what if I accidentally packed cocaine in my socks? You don't even own cocaine. Your wildest addiction is oat milk and overstimulation. I mean, you pass through the metal detector, it beeps, and suddenly you're being patted down like you just crossed an international border with a fake name and a suitcase full of lies. You're convinced there's cocaine in your socks, though, and a grenade in your trolley bag, and you're like, yep, this is it. Life in prison for forgetting to take my belt off. Meanwhile, Karen in front of you is having a spiritual crisis because her handbag got pulled aside for further inspection. She's screaming, there's nothing in there! Yeah, Karen, it's probably your essential oils or your collection of nail files and danger snacks. So where's the fix? I mean, maybe making boarding like cinema seating, you know, let rows 30 plus board first and front rows last. We've had this solved since popcorn became a personality. Create a security speed lane, you know, for those who actually know how to prep and tray and don't bring a bottle of Jif through customs. I mean, we could introduce pre-flight overhead bin tutorials on the screens. Here's how not to act like it's your first time on Earth. And maybe, just maybe, start calling things what they are. Boarding equals probably not for another 25 minutes. Estimated departure, manifestation target. Arrival time, best case scenario if the wind is feeling generous. I mean, we could also hire traffic marshals for boarding. We make security a simulation game. People have to pass online before even buying a fucking ticket. Or we could have a prize draw. Anyone who boards correctly and doesn't block the aisle gets a free glass of Prosecco. What about a shame bell? We could have a shame bell for people who open their suitcases at the scanner and go, oh, I forgot this was in here. Or we could create an express lane for people who understand how airports fucking work. All I know is, if we can put people in space, we can figure out how to get them on a plane without turning it into a WWE Royal Rumble. I mean, we've mastered flight, we've conquered the skies, but when it comes to getting on and off the fucking plane, we're still in the Stone Age with emotional support pebbles. Airports, man, where logic goes to die and chaos boards first. A place where we prove we're capable of miracle-level tech, while also proving we have absolutely no idea how to line up, sit down, or take our belt off in under 15 minutes. That's it. Airports. Drive me fucking crazy. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time. If you're enjoying the podcast, please follow, leave a rating and or review. It really helps support the show. 5 stars would be amazing, but more importantly, please make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at TOMU Podcast. And you know what? Thanks for all the support so far. You guys are incredible. And remember, Be good to yourselves.